Afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and coffee stream episode 428. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Sorry there was no Star Trek stream. We had kind of a last minute, half the panel kind of had real life stuff sprung on them last minute, so we were unable to muster for a stream. So I've postponed it for till this coming Saturday. So I hope everyone had a good weekend and is ready to have a nice hodgepodge of news stream, because that's what I have for you. I've got just a bunch of different news stories from, some of them are Canadian. There's a couple of international ones and a couple of space ones. So, we're going to have a good stream. Hello, Wikipedia snippet. Welcome to the stream. I hope, like I said, I hope everyone's having a good day, had a good weekend. It is... What day is it today? The 19th. It is 6 days to my birthday. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do for a birthday stream. But I will figure it out. I will figure it out. So, let's get right into the news here. I actually got to look at. I had an orientation and mobility lesson this afternoon. Yeah, and just before my instructor left, she showed me a cane that she has been given to demonstrate, and it's called a smart cane. And it's like this cane that has this giant, like, sensor battery, it's huge. It's got this big pack on it, on the handle, with a sensor on it and stuff. And apparently it's supposed to vibrate, I guess, when you use it, and apparently there's an app that you pair with it. I held it. I held the handle. It's like this pyramid shaped handle, and usually you hold your cane about halfway down the grip, and the grip is about that long. So maybe about 6 or 7 inches long. Okay? This cane, the power pack, and like where the sensor and all the electronics is, takes up most of the handle. So you have to hold the cane way up at the top of the cane, which makes it's a heavy son of a bitch anyways because of the electronic pack. But where you have to hold it makes it extra heavy. Makes it like just ridiculous. And it does already say that it doesn't work as accurately in heavy snowfall. And I'm sitting there going, I can imagine if my cell phone gets cold enough that it shuts off sometimes in a Canadian winter, what is this smart cane going to do? And so my O&M instructor is going to learn how it works, and we're going to demonstrate, like we're gonna like do a demo of it together and see how it works. But hello, Scribbles. But to me, I just and the price tag and this price point Sounds like a cane in the butt. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. But the price point of this thing is $600. And I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm going to I'm gonna see what my orientation instructor finds out. We're gonna give it a try together. I may actually get her to help me video it, just so I can do it, like have a video for it. Um, I would want my smart cane to have a sexy female voice and just randomly say, "Ooh, you're squeezing me so tight." I did. Oh boy, I sounded just like Beavis and Butthead. Oh my. That's terrifying. Um, that's slightly terrifying. I'm also trying to breathe my coffee. Ow. I'm okay, I promise. Hi, Costin. When I laughed, yeah. I'll try not to die on you. I'm trying to evolve into a new type of human that breathes coffee instead of oxygen. That is what I'm trying to do. So far, it's not working. Oh my god. Okay. Let's read some news, shall we? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's get this shared here. Oh. Oh my. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Share. So yeah, I will be I am planning a mini vacation next month. From the 20th of August to like the 24th or 25th of August. I'm planning to go see my friend. So and I'm hoping to buy my train tickets this week because I want to get I want to get it booked so that it's, not too close to the time when I'm going. And because of COVID, they may want more advanced booking. So, yeah. So we have another recall notice. What's $37.96? Something just randomly said $37.96 to me. Okay. That was weird. I I was looking for the headline and all of a sudden randomly it was like $37.96. I'm like, Okay. I, are the passenger trains in Canada like America with Amtrak? I've never ridden an Amtrak train, so I don't know what an Amtrak train is like. Um, there are train cars that you can sleep on. Like they have like bunks and stuff like that for like the cross Canada trips and whatever. But I'll be traveling in a car that only has seats. Um, they do the I love the train. I used to take the train with my mom all the time. And it was my favorite way to travel. The conductors well, back when I took the train, I haven't taken the train for a while, but the conductors were great. Um, and there's usually somebody pushing a snack cart every few like every once in a while. But it's a very comfortable way to travel. And it's a great fun. I love taking the train. So let's see here. This headline says stop using major recalls of Johnson and Johnson Neutrogena sunscreen sold at Costco and Crater Barrel. Serious health risks apparently. I'm not surprised. Johnson and Johnson products. What's up, sweetie? Mommy, I'm on the console. You're gonna go on the console? Did you turn off the TV upstairs? Yes, I did. Okay. Are you gonna finish your dragon race mission? Try and get all the sheep? Yeah. All right. He's got the dragon how to train your dragon Minecraft mod, and they have these missions, I guess, and I think they're from different like parts of the show and the movie. And he's trying to do a one called the dragon race where you have to collect sheep. Look, I took a sip of coffee without dying. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Yes, I do have old-fashioned tastes in travel. I like traveling on the train. Oh, you okay? You were on an American train. Okay. Yeah, I like train rides. I enjoy traveling on horseback. Um, Going on wagon is also fun. Being on a wagon pulled by a horse. That's fun as well. I enjoy that. So I guess I do have or voiceover or voiceover mangled the pronunciation of Cracker Barrel. Crate Barrel. So it's it's double. It's a double it's a double recall. So the Neutrogena sunscreen and Crate Barrel fire pits. What is a Crate Barrel fire pit? What is a crate barrel? What is frustrating though is the only option for local travel is the long distance train. Yeah. Like I have to take the train. I have to take two trains to go see my friend. I have to take one to Toronto and then one to the rest of the destination. So, okay, so this was published Saturday, but it's still a health recall, and again, it's multiple products. like last week's that we read about the hand sanitizer and the joints with frickin' yeast in them. This is why I don't buy frickin' government stuff. Because it was sold at Shoppers. They had problems with Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. Okay.
Multiple products are being pulled from shelves after Health Canada identified a number of
Oops.
Link. Multiple products are being pulled from shelves after Health Canada identified a number of safety hazards with them in recent days. You are currently on Johnson & Johnson Incorporated is recalling all lots of Neutrogena Beach Defense and Ultra Sheer children and adult sunscreens in aerosol spray format after testing conducted by the company detected elevated levels of benzene. Health Canada said. You are
Benzene? Benzene. That's awesome. Let's apply some children and adult sunscreen. So the children's sunscreen also has it. Let's, that's what you love when you're going to the beach and you want to make sure your kids are protected from the sun. Let's put a little bit of benzene there on their skin. That just sounds amazing. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Link. In its advisory. You are currently on a text link. Frequent and long-term exposure, e.g., through the skin and by inhalation to elevated levels of benzene may pose link. Frequent and long-term exposure, e.g., through the skin and by inhalation to elevated levels of benzene may pose serious health risks, Health Canada said.
No shit. Who would have thought that freaking rubbing benzene on your skin and breathing in the fumes as you spray it on your skin would pose health problems? And see, this is the problem, because I have huge problems with Johnson & Johnson products. This makes me feel great as I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Oh no! I actually received it a week before they stopped with the temporary thing. Oh. Benzene is highly carcinogenic. It's in gasoline. Yep. And see, the thing here is, like, I do not like using Johnson & Johnson products. Like, the, all those, when the kids were babies, we were always gifted like Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo and body wash and like lotions and stuff. And the kids would break out in rashes after we would use it on them. We got rid of all of it. I've never liked the Johnson & Johnson products. I remember Agent Johnson & Johnson from Die Hard.
Costco revealed Johnson & Johnson Incorporated is voluntarily recalling all lots of specific aerosol sunscreen products, which includes the link. Neutrogena registered sign Ultra Sheer Sunscreen Spray SPF 63x 141 grams Costco item number 1,252,156. You are currently on it. Link. Sold in select Costco warehouses in Ontario and Quebec between January 31st, 2021 to July 14th, 2021. Neutrogena Sunscreen Spray SPF 60, after internal testing by Johnson & Johnson, identified low levels of benzene in some samples of the products, despite it not being an ingredient of the product. You are currently...
I should hope it's not an ingredient of the product. So, 6 months worth of sales from January to July is the recall. Wow. Low levels of benzene in the products. I would love to know how benzene got anywhere near sunscreen. I that kind of baffles me a little bit. I don't know how Like, it's not it just said it's not an ingredient in the product. So why was it even there?
Health Canada advises consumers, including parents and caregivers, to stop using the recalled products. Consult a healthcare professional if you have used any of these products and have health concerns. You are currently on. Shoppers can call Johnson & Johnson Incorporated by calling toll-free 1-800-458-1673 if you have questions about the recall. Another recall involves the Arroyo and Hideaway wood-burning fire pit sold at Crate and Barrel.
Crate and Barrel. I have never heard of that store. Crate and Barrel. Has anyone ever heard of a Crate and Barrel? I think this is the sunscreen that I bought for the boy. You bought the tube, honey. You didn't buy a spray sunscreen. You bought a tube of sunscreen. Or a squeeze bottle. I have never heard of that store. Is it like a camping store? Is it like a variety store? I've never heard of Crate and Barrel. Huh. Oh, it's a home decor store. Okay. Thank you, Wikipedia snippet.
The Arroyo is a black color chimney-style fireplace measuring approximately 5 feet high and 1 foot 6 inches wide. You are correct.
Okay, so Arroyo black color chimney style fireplace. Okay.
Third-party ad content. The Hideaway is a black color round wood-burning fireplace measuring approximately 1 foot 6 inches high and 3 feet wide, according to Health Canada's. You are link. Recall warning. Wood stored under the unit. You are currently on it. Link. Wood stored under the unit can ignite, posing a fire hazard. Health Canada warned.
Why would you store wood underneath the fireplace? Why wouldn't you store the wood, like, in a separate area? It was that overpriced wood furniture store that used crates and barrels to make the... Oh! It was in Conestoga. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now. Okay. But seriously, if I had a freestanding fire pit or like a backyard fire pit, I would not store my wood underneath it. I would store my wood, like, in a shed somewhere. And then take out whatever I was going to burn and burn it. You know what I mean? Even if the fireplace advertised that you could store wood underneath it, I would not do so. Because there could be a problem like this.
Heading Level 2. Related content. Link. Heading Level. As of June 15th, 2021, the company has received no reports of incidents or injury in Canada. In the United States, the company has received 1 report of fire and no reports of injury. Chrome has new window. The company reported that 81 units of the affected products were sold in Canada and 439 were sold in the United States from December 2020 to May 2021.
That's not too many units. That's good. It's only about 550 units. So that's not too bad. That's not a big problem, and only 1 report of that happening. So that's good.
Consumers should immediately stop using their Arroyo or Hideaway wood-burning fire pits. Real Flame will arrange for removal of the fireplace and provide consumers a refund, Health Canada said. For more information, consumers may contact Real Flame Company Incorporated by telephone toll-free at 1-800-654-1704, Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. ET or You are current link online. And click support for more information. Here are some of the recalled products.
So here are some of the recalled products.
Heading level 2. Headlines newsletter. Top store link. Link is the online tags has new is link. Louis Rosella is the online editor of Inside.
All right. So there we go. So that's the recall. And so yeah, it's honey, Pink Hollow, the bottle of sunscreen you got for the boy is a flip top squeeze bottle, and the sunscreen that they're recalling is a spray, a spray form. Because I remember specifically, I told you not to buy the spray, just because I don't like the spray, because it, like, even though it says it's waterproof, that shit washes off so quick and you have to reapply it so quickly. I always prefer the cream. So because I remember the conversation we had where I told you to buy cream instead of the spray. Oh, you did buy a spray bottle. Okay. I thought it was okay. Because I know we had the copper tone flip top bottle as well that went in his backpack. And then we have the tube as well. That's here. Ew, really? Hey BP, sent you a link about TLOU2 on Twitter. The head writer is woke as fuck and inserted himself into the game so he could fuck one of the characters. Gross! Okay, maybe I don't want to try it. It's been lowered to $40 permanently. And I thought about maybe getting it, but anyways, next story. Yeah. That does sound creepy. That's gross. I don't think I want to play that game now. Next item. Where are we here? Okay, yes. This is going to be an interesting story. I didn't get a chance to read it because I grabbed it really quickly just before the show. But the headline caught my eye. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Catch up here, computer. Read that story? Yeah, Ryan, is it a story? Can I is that a news article? Look at me, I am a stupid. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, dumb. I went to close a window that I had open, but I closed the StreamYard window instead of the fucking window I wanted. Because, you know, that makes sense, right? Okay, let's carry on here. Let's take a look at the link that Ryan sent. I'm curious now. Okay, here, let's take a look at this link here, because I'm curious. Haha. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I can't find an article for the self-insert thing, but there are pictures, and yeah, the guy fucking Ellie looks exactly like him. Ew. That's gross. Okay. The Last of Us 2 is not meant to be fun. Okay. Well, then what's the point of a game? Games are supposed to be fun. They do know that, right? Like they do understand that a video game is supposed to be fun. Right? Okay, let's see here. Like, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. Okay, here we go. Where's the headline here? No. Cancel. Go away. Where's the headline here? Headline, where are you? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So this, where are we here? Article. Here we go. The Last of Us, or we don't use, okay, here we go. We don't use the word fun, says The Last of Us director Neil Druckmann. This was posted a couple years ago, but I still want to take a look at this. We don't use the word fun, huh? Okay. All right. That's interesting. Here we go. Let's take a listen.
Link. The Last of Us 2. Maybe one of the most anticipated games of 2018/2019/ who knows when. We still don't have a release window yet, but it surely won't be one of the most fun. That's not coming from me, by the way. That's the sentiment from creative director Neil Druckmann, who said in a recent interview with Link. BuzzFeed. That while developing the game, the team at Naughty Dog doesn't think in terms of fun. Chrome has new window.
They don't think in terms of fun. Okay.
For us, with The Last of Us specifically, Uncharted is a little different in our creative approaches. We don't use the word fun, Druckmann told BuzzFeed when asked if the team ever tries to make the combat less serious. We say engaging, and it might seem like a minor distinction, but it's an important one for us. You are currently on a text element.
Engaging. The stupid box is still... Oh my god. The stupid box is still... That's annoying.
We believe that if we're invested in the character and the relationships therein and their goal, then we're gonna go along on their journey with them and maybe even commit acts that make us uncomfortable across our moral lines and maybe get us to ask questions about where we stand on righteousness and pursuing justice at ever-escalating costs. You are...
But it's supposed to be a game. It's not supposed to... Oh my god. You're not writing a freaking Aesop's Fables into a video game. A very accessible... Let's see. Say Last of Us 2 is garbage. Says your boy Pat. Hello, Pat. And then Blind Ryan says, a very accessible to the disabled garbage, which makes me even madder. Yep. The controversy outshines the accessibility options. Yep.
His answer makes sense, and honestly, I'd be a little worried. 0-0. Loading ad. His answer makes sense, and honestly, I'd be a little worried if Druckmann and his team did refer to TLOU2's gameplay as fun. This is a game full of brutal violence, as we saw in the E3 gameplay demo. You are correct.
But brutal violence can be fun. Witness me playing Mortal Kombat. You don't have to be... You don't have to be frickin' super ethereal to make a game violent and have a story, and none of that has to happen. You don't have to be a ridiculously serious game and take yourself ridiculously seriously.
Recommended videos for close. Video player. Application. 0-0. Video play close. Recommended His answer make recommended videos. Close. Video player. Application close. Video player. Application. 0-0. 0-0.
Ugh! Fuck
Volume
this.
0%. Play sound.
Fuck this. I can't read this anymore. This website's driving me crazy. It's kind of funny that they're talking about the most accessible game on an insanely inaccessible website. Men Bear Pig, yep. Compare Mass Effect where the game is good and the writing is good. Yeah, it was good too. The game was good. I heard frustration coming from Canada. I haven't gotten in. I haven't done any Mass Effect. We don't have it. But the gameplay that I watched you play, I need to go and watch the whole thing, because what I watched was really good. Really engaging. The dialogue was great. The music was great. Everything about it was really good. So I need to go and watch or listen to the whole playlist, because that was a really what I heard was very good, very well done. Okay. Your Skeptok sense was tingling? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your videos. Yeah, no, I need to go and watch all of them. need to go and spend a month listening to that playlist. Yeah. And you've started Fallout, right? Okay, so now we're going to read this story here that I was about to pull up. And this is from the BBC. This story. Okay, here. Back to StreamYard. Okay, here we go. All right. All the way back down to the share screen button because it's put me at the top of the page. Okay, here we go. All right. So, China is being accused of some pretty interesting stuff. Okay, let's take a listen. So this is from BBC, as I said. So China accused of cyber attack on Microsoft Exchange servers. Not good. So this was published an hour ago. On the BBC. So let's take a listen to this after I have a sip of coffee. Without inhaling it. Okay, there we go. Jenna! I made the gun sound extremely punchy. Yeah. What? China committing acts of warfare on the West? Color me shocked. All right, here we go.
Heading by Gordon Cora. End of definition list. Share. Image caption. The UK, US and EU have accused China of carrying out a major cyber attack earlier this year. The attack targeted Microsoft Exchange servers, affecting at least 30,000 organizations globally. You are currently on a text. Western security services believe it signals a shift from a targeted espionage campaign to a smash and grab raid, leading to concerns Chinese cyber behavior is escalating.
You think? They've been getting away with it. Why not amp up?
The Chinese Ministry of State Security, MSS, has also been accused of wider espionage activity and a broader pattern of reckless behavior. China has previously denied allegations of hacking and says it opposes all forms of cybercrime. You are
if a country could have pants, it's China's pants would be like completely ash by now.
The unified call-out of Beijing shows the gravity with which this case has been taken. Western intelligence officials say aspects are markedly more serious than anything they have seen before. It began in January when hackers from a Chinese-linked group known as Hafnium began exploiting a vulnerability in Microsoft Exchange. They used the vulnerability to insert backdoors into systems which they could return to later.
Oh, amazing! Just fantabulous.
The UK said the attack was likely to enable large-scale espionage, including the acquisition of personal information and intellectual property. You are currently
awesome. Just awesome. Like, I wonder if this is what... No. They probably planned Windows 11 to come out this year anyway. I was about to say, I wonder if the Windows 11 update has anything to do with that, but probably not.
It was mainly carried out against specific systems which aligned with Hafnium's previous targets, such as defense contractors, think tanks, and universities. You are
Of course. Defense contractors, universities, yeah, of course. very specific.
List 3 items. Bullet. 1 of 3. Bullet. Link. End of list. We believe that cyber operators working under the control of Chinese intelligence learned about the Microsoft vulnerability.
Oops.
End of. We believe that cyber operators working under the control of Chinese intelligence learned about the Microsoft vulnerability in early January and were racing to exploit the vulnerability before it was widely identified in the public domain, a security source told the BBC.
That would make sense. That would likely just be a security update to the operating system. Yeah. Are you interested in the Fallouts? It's less story and more shooty bang bang than Mass Effect. Fallout. Fallout's a weird one for me, because some of the stuff I was interested in with Fallout 3, Pincalo played it a lot. But there was also some of the stuff, some of the game that just didn't interest me. And I've not heard any of Fallout New Vegas or, Fallout 4 or anything like that. Or was it Fallout? No, it wasn't New Vegas that Pincalo played. It was Fallout 3. And he has Fallout 4 as well.
If this had been all, it would have been just another espionage operation. But in late February, something significant changed. The targeted attack became a mass pile-in when other China-based groups began to exploit the vulnerability. The targets scaled up to encompass key industries and governments worldwide. It had turned from targeted espionage to a massive smash-and-grab raid.
Wow. Because they're getting away with it. Okay.
Western security sources believe Hafnium obtained advanced knowledge that Microsoft intended to patch or close the vulnerability, and so shared it with other China-based groups to maximize the benefit before it became obsolete. You are currently on a text element.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happened. So, are we ever going to turn China into glass? I don't know. I don't know. In the West, we need to stand up to China. We really do.
It was the recklessness of the decision to spread the vulnerability that helped drive the decision to call out the Chinese publicly, officials say. You are currently on a text. The UK is also understood to have raised the issue of Chinese cyber activity in private with Beijing over an extended period, including handing over dossiers of evidence.
Yeah.
Microsoft went public about the vulnerability on March 2nd and offered a patch to close it. At this point, more hackers around the world had realized its value and piled in. Around 250,000 systems globally were left exposed, often small or medium-sized businesses and organizations, and at least 30,000 were compromised.
Amazing. 250,000 systems compromised, and 30,000 of them actually penetrated. That's just... And small businesses, too. Like...
China is denying allegations that its military is responsible for cyber attacks on global companies. Group. You are current frame 0. End of. Media caption China is
So yeah, that's that story. And now we're gonna go on to our space stories. All right. Space. The final frontier. Okay. So here we go. We're going to take a look at this story. Apparently I need to take some Reactin. I should have taken some Reactin before I went for my walk. That was dumb of me not to do. Okay, here we go. So this story is called What Would Happen If the Moon Were Twice as Close to the Earth? Now, the moon was very close to the Earth in the, what's it called? What was I saying here? Back in before the when the moon first formed, the moon was very, very close to the Earth, and it has since drifted, and is still drifting away from our Earth. But when it first became the moon, it was very close to the Earth. Like, more than twice as close to the Earth. It was ridiculously close. And the oceans were way higher because of it. Like, the tides were much higher. Okay. Blech. Coffee grounds. No, I'm not doing that. Go away. So what would happen if the moon were twice as close to the Earth? I am not going to subscribe to anything. Go away. Okay, where is the actual article contents here? Here we go. All right. Illustration of moon very close to the of Earth. Okay. And it's captioned, "Hey moon, that's a little too close." All right, here we go. Let's take a look here.
In the 2003 Jim Carrey movie, Bruce Almighty Carrey's character suddenly acquires godlike powers, and uses those powers to lasso the full moon and pull it closer to Earth to woo his beloved. Later in the movie, background shots show TV news reports about massive, unprecedented flooding around the world.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene. What did you just... I'm going to post this link. Hold on, honey. And I'll show this after. Let's erase the part. And send. Okay.
While the film is obviously fantastical, it does raise the question, what would happen if the moon were twice as close to Earth than it is today? You are currently on a text element. In fact, the flooding scenario from the movie isn't far from what might actually happen if the moon were suddenly much closer to link Earth, said Neil Comans, a physicist at the University of Maine. The best known effect of the moon is its gravitational pull on Earth's oceans, which results in 2 high tides and 2 low tides every day. Chrome has new window.
Yep.
But if you are currently on a loading, but if the link moon were half the distance from Earth as it is now, the tides would be 8 times higher, Comans told Live Science. Some islands would be completely underwater for much of the day, and populated coastlines would likely become uninhabitable because of the high tides, he added.
Oh yeah, no, the tides would be crazy. The tides would be insane if the moon were any closer to the Earth.
Related. Link. If you're on the moon. Video player. Application. Link. If you're on the moon. Does Earth appear to video
here.
player. Application. Volume 0%. Play sound. End of. Video. But high. If higher ocean tide twice as close to Earth, the effect would be like end of. Video player. But higher ocean tides wouldn't be the only result of a closer moon. The moon also has a tidal effect on Earth's land, Komen said.
Yep.
If the moon were suddenly twice as close to Earth, the effect would be like hitting a gong with a mallet, Komen said. Waves of energy would reverberate through the planet due to the sudden increased strength of the moon's gravitational pull. And that sudden whack of gravity would actually impact the Earth's crust, which means it might trigger more. Link. Earthquakes. Might trigger more. Chrome. Link. Volcanic. Eruptions, said Jasmine Scarlett, a historical and social volcanologist at the Queen Mary University of London.
Radii away from Earth, or about 15 times farther away than when it first formed. Thank you, Wikipedia snippet.
Third party had contact. Take, for example, Jupiter's moon. Link. Io. The most volcanically active world in the solar system, Scarlett said. Io's volcanism results from the push and pull from the gravity of Jupiter and 2 of its other moons. Earth might see a similar fate if the moon were suddenly half as close. Chrome has new window.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because the volcanism on Io is crazy. Like, it's so intense that the land masses on Io are pretty much constantly changing.
Along with all the sudden buckling of the planet's crust, Earth's spin would slow over time. This is because, as the moon's link, gravity, pulls the oceans, the resulting friction between the ocean floor and water slows Earth's spin. Today, Earth's rotation is slowing by about 1,000th of a second per century, Komen said. If the moon were half the distance away, link, pulls the oceans, the resulting friction between the ocean floor and water slows Earth's spin. Today, Earth's rotation is slowing by about 1,000th of a second per century, Komen said. If the moon were half the distance away, Earth's rotation would slow even more, dragging out our days and nights.
Yep.
If we were to survive the sudden earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, lengthening of days and nights, and higher tides, at least we'd get to see more frequent. Link. Solar eclipses. Because the moon would cover a larger area of the sky, it would be more likely to pass in front of the sun from our perspective, Komen said. We'd even still be able to see the sun's corona, outer atmosphere shining around the dark silhouette of the moon, but not as clearly, he added. Otherwise, the moon and its phases would look about the same, only bigger in the sky.
Interesting.
And what if the moon were to slowly spiral toward Earth, rather than just moving suddenly? The planet's crust and tides would shift more gradually, hopefully letting life adjust, Scarlett said. The longer days and nights could change our climate and drive evolutionary changes in multiple ways, Scarlett said. Animals would have to adapt to a brighter moon at night. For example, prey might have to learn how to hide better at night, as predators might have more light when hunting. You are correct.
And we would have to adjust to longer days and nights for our lifestyle.
While a superpower bestowing Morgan Freeman won't be the cause of an Earth-moon shakeup, could anything natural cause the moon to drift closer to Earth? You are currently on Related Mysteries. Load. M-dash. Link.
So yeah, that's that story. And Pincalo threw a TikTok video in chat, and I wonder if I can play it without getting struck. Let's see here. Where are we here? So it's Pincalo's TikTok. Let's see if there's any. Is there any music? Hold on. It won't even let me play it without logging in, really? That's kind of bullshit. Where is it here? I want to play it. No, I can't play it. That sucks. That sucks. Well, if you guys scroll back through to like 253 or something like that, it'll show it. You can click on the link. Yeah, it's the moon video. Because Pinkalo went out and took some pictures of the moon last night. Because he said that it was red. So the video is called "The Moon Looks Like Mars Through a Telescope." So yeah, if you guys scroll back to where it's 2:53 p.m., Pinkalo has the video there posted. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna end here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching very much. Please come by tonight to Twitch. I'm gonna be starting a bit earlier than usual because I've signed up for another tournament, PlayStation Open Series tournament. I'm hoping I can get closer. The first prize is $100, so I'm going for that. So I'll be going live at about quarter to 10. So I hope you guys have a good time. Come by on Twitch and watch. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys!